I'm gonna go to.
Welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Thanks for tuning in. First things first, dude, we got to address the shirts.
10 freaky girls on my shirt.
we got Diet Starts Monday t-shirts. I got them this time. It was not Walsh. I spent my own money. Merch. I'm not spending. Well, actually, you know, I guess it's in a way it is podcast money, right?
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
The gardener hates me. I've talked about it before. I'm not going to relitigate the past.
Yes.
Me and him have our issues. He loves to get right near the door when we start. And I know all podcasts probably have a story like this, but this guy legitimately.
Yeah.
The narrative is not painted. Me and him have an issue. Listen to him getting closer.
I went to go get the merch right now, and he turned off everything and just stared me down. He saw me walk out of your house.
He's been like, what are you looking at, dude?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
He's mad I ratted him out. I told the landlord he never comes, and then I'm cursed now. This guy was getting a free job.
Yeah.
Never showing up, getting paid by this sucker, this duck.
Yeah,
actually, my landlord's a hawk.
You remember Julius Caesar when I walked outside, he was like, tu compa?
Yeah, he's like, you're a race trader because you're doing a show with the guy that ratted out his free paycheck.
He saw my merch and he's like,
this isn't T-Fat-K Studios, okay? At this house, you work for a living, all right? You honest job, honest pay for an honest job.
Yeah. It is common for a
asshole.
hawk like your landlord to hire a duck, right?
My landlord is so funny, dude. He literally doesn't care. He doesn't, everything I ask him, he's like, sure, yeah, I guess so. How's it going? One time I was worried about somebody signing on the lease, and I was like, I told him that the guy signing on the lease is going to be my one roommate is going to be in Japan for a while. He's like, oh, that's so cool. I've never been to Japan. It's like, I was not what I was expecting a landlord to say.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. I mean, he has some flaws, but mostly I appreciate his landlordship.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, these shirts, I ordered them off Diet Starts Monday. This sounds like a plug for Diet. I love it. I went on that website, and they're insanely expensive. Everything there is expensive.
Yeah.
And I regret buying them, but I also enjoy the process. I'll do anything for the show. Tim is a shove, anything that I think will make you guys laugh.
I mean, listen, dude, I don't want to be that guy right now.
Right.
But you look good in this, dude.
Oh, you like this?
Yeah, you look good in this, dude.
I think your shirt, the one I got you, I asked you for no input. I just bought you a shirt. I think yours is a cooler shirt because it's got the eagle kind of looks like a hawk.
Yeah.
That's why I did it. A lot of the like the more funny designs on Diet Starts Monday are sold out. They're all like in the normal size. Like I feel like large and XL are like more normal sizes, you know, for America. Ever heard of it? But they're all sold out, like all the funny things. Do you want to like pull? I know I should have told you this before, but do you want to pull it up so we can look?
Yeah, let me pull it up right now.
So it's kind of like an unofficial plug for Diet Starts Monday. I am not suggesting that you buy these clothes. You look like a fucking moron if you wear them, but I'm willing to do that. Here's one thing though that would be kind of funny. I don't normally tell people that watch this to do stuff in the wild, but if you want to like tag Diet Starts Monday in something or tag our show on there, or I don't know. I mean, this shirt's not bad, I guess, but here's the thing that I don't like about it. They're trying to do this new thing where they like,
it looks
put
like
the
inside
outside, nailed it, inside out. What is that?
Yeah.
No. T-shirts are fine. We don't need to improve upon them. Yours is not as bad, but it's still a little bit inside out.
I mean, if you look in the mirror, dude, it looks like you know.
Yeah, you put on the shirt wrong.
Yeah.
Why are they doing this?
Let's see here. They got sex, love, and diet.
I didn't see that one before, but that's stupid. I wouldn't have gotten you that.
I mean, $67, dude, for these
This is
shirts.
wild. I hate that I'm admitting. I did get 15% off the shirts.
Okay.
And I think the one that I bought, I think they ended up being like 45 a piece or something.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I'll do anything for my co-host and the show, you know.
Hell yeah.
Please don't think that we're spending your Patreon money on Diet Stars Monday t-shirts, even though in some ways we are.
What's it called? Are you going to be wearing this on Sunday?
Fuck no. I'll never wear this outside the house.
Do you want to tell them what you're doing Sunday?
So Sunday, well, I mean, it doesn't, this is going to come out after.
Oh, you're right, because today's Saturday.
Yeah, so whatever. Hopefully it went. I plugged it a bunch of times, though.
Yeah.
I'm worried there's a giant storm coming in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
This show, the first time I got bumped, the second time I got COVID, and now the fucking biggest storm in the history of LA is coming. But, you know, the poster's been made.
Yeah.
So check that out. I wasn't going to get you any of these.
Yeah.
Some of the ones, maybe they just like took them off the site. I was looking, these are all so stupid.
Diet Wildcats?
What does that even mean?
Diet Wildcats.
What are we doing here?
DSM. Oh, DSM sounds, this is how you know, they're truck guys. DSM Auto Electric.
Yeah, they had the car stuff.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking, that's the one you got. I wasn't going to get, that's a pretty good one.
Dude, this one's blank and it's $67. What the fuck?
I wasn't going to get you Midnight Snack. Though I was trying to get you, the Revolution is Now Diet. I was definitely going to get you that. It wasn't they didn't have this right size though. They're trying to do this sports bit where they do a bunch of teams like the jackets I saw now. Oh, I was going to get you the Diet Skull thing too. That didn't have it in your size. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these other ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get an idea. Like, so tag us in this shit if you want.
Yeah.
It's pretty dumb. It's Brendan Schaub, the closey, where I don't know if they give him some kind of deal or whatever. But listen, Diet Starts Monday. Reach out. I'll take back everything I said.
Yeah.
This is not like a Manscaped situation. I will never do that.
Oh, we'll quack out fast, dude.
But I'll quack for you.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, if you want to send me some ridiculous shit, maybe I'll change my whole personality.
Yeah.
Start rocking those weird pants that Schaub wears and, golden jackets. A lot of their stuff looks like a hip Sherpa would wear it. Like one of those guys that takes you on down the mountain or up the mountain or whatever. Down the mountain. Well, I guess they do that too, but
yeah, if I was looking to be like a Los Angeles monk, I would get some Diet Starts Monday clothes. Dude.
Right. Yeah, like a hip monk. Yeah. A monk that you want to find zen but be swag too, That makes sense. Yeah. Speaking of swag, you already know this, but I bought a new car. And you know what's really funny about that is that we both, all three of us actually, me, you, and Brendan Schaub, all lost our cars. My car, I took it into the shop.
Yeah.
And I usually take it into like an auto shop, but I've started doing the dealership because, I'm different.
I'm a duck.
Because I'm a duck and I like to get ripped off. Yeah. You looked at my bills and you said they were ridiculous.
Yeah.
Do you really know cars though?
Dude. Are we talking blowers?
You know YouTube?
Yeah, dude. Valves?
Yeah. Who am I? I'm talking to Mr. Toontown.
Come on,
here.
dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
The only thing I know more about cars, more than cars, is fish.
The thing is, like, Gerardo was looking through these bills that I paid the last time I went there, and he was like, wait a minute, the part is $50 and it costs $500 to fix it or like to put it in.
Yeah.
But I think that's just what they do at the dealership. I guess my repairs have been a lot less at the shop that I bring, but also at the shop, they let you go out like, these probably going to survive. Like the car's probably not going to fall apart.
But you know what else Toyota does now?
What?
Because you got a newer car, right? You got a newer Hyundai, whatever. Just kidding. It's a Toyota, but
it's Toyota. You can tell them what I got.
Okay. I'm bobbing and weaving the fucking trolls, dude.
I know. It's like they look up the MSR or whatever it is, and they're like, oh, look at how much he paid. I guess I shouldn't reveal too many details, but I like it so far. It says ups and downs. I'll say it's a Corolla hybrid.
Yeah, so the newer Corollas, they have like locks on the oil and the transmission fluid, so you can't change it yourself anymore. Isn't that crazy?
What do you think that's crazy for sure. But what do you think the chances of me changing it myself are?
I mean, you could have a homie do it, but even then it has to, I don't know if it has to go through Toyota or what, but that's fucked up.
I guess so far what's cool about it is like it's super new. I had an older car, so I didn't have the backup thing where you can look to see what's behind you. They
Call the camera.
Camera, yeah, dude. Brendan Schaub. Ever heard of me? I don't want to describe it because I'll just botch it. I totally don't understand it. They were explaining some of the things to me. I didn't listen at all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video. Yeah. There's you can save on doing EV mode or something if you're in a drive-through. I was like, what? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I have EV mode on my fucking 2010, dude.
Yeah, so that's not even new.
Yeah.
It just drives better. The things I don't like about it is it seems to fog up more.
Oh.
Oh,
well, you're having segs in the car, dude.
Yeah, because because I'm hot, dude. I'm hot in the streets. What else? It's not as fast as the other hybrid I have.
Yeah.
Or had. I don't know. This is boring talk, dude.
No, I mean, I'm enthralled because I'm in the market to get a car, dude.
What? Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you going to buy a new car?
I did this on stage and last night at the show with the shout out to, dude, came out, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's it called? I went on stage and I was talking about my insurance. I have an insurance joke, but I recently got paid out by insurance.
That's right.
And so
you got paid out already?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So
Congratulations.
I did not mean to talk about this on stage, but I was like, this is the most money I've ever had in my life. Like I was telling the audience, it's a bunch of fucking Latinos and chismosos listening to me being like, I'm fucking rich.
How many hot Cheetos and Takis are you going to buy with that, bro?
Oh, dude, I've already dropped heavy into the Takis market. Yeah.
Tonight we're getting carne asada, baby.
Yeah. I have gone to a couple of taco trucks, gotten me some burritos and shit.
Good.
Kiwis only.
But you haven't actually gone out and look for cars yet.
No, I mean, I've got a good car. I've fixed my car up a lot. Yeah.
I mean, you got into an accident. When I brought mine in, I was to finish the story. They looked at it and the guy calls me up and he called me up and he's like, it sounded as if, it's just standard, no big deal. I'm just fixed it, whatever. And he's like, yeah, I just want to talk to you about it. Yeah, so looks like we did the check and everything's good. We need to replace all your brakes and the suspension failed and all this shit. And I'm like, as he's listing it, it's like 1,000, 2,000. And I'm like, all right, well, how much is all that? And he's like 5,000 something or other. I'm like, $5,000? This car's 10 years old. Fucking... He was suggesting that I pay $5,000 on a car that is worth $6,000. I was like, fuck you, dude. No chance.
Yeah.
It was funny. I asked him just out of curiosity, what do you think the car is valued at? He's like, I don't know, maybe $12,000, $13,000. I'm like, oh, so I'm talking to a redact. You don't know what you're talking about. Even I know more than you. No, I didn't at the time. But so this guy was totally full of shit, like they always are.
Yeah.
And so I said, no, I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll buy a car from you guys. And he's like, oh, yeah. And I hung up the phone because I'll buy a car from them if it makes sense for me. But so I've never bought a car. As some of you probably don't know, I'm a little bit of a duck.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I don't know how to do because my mommy and daddy kind of basically sheltered me. And also I was raised by wolves too. They sheltered me and also taught me nothing.
Yeah. You were always like a follower duck. You know how they walk in a pattern together? Yeah.
I'm like the ugly duckling that they left in the street and oh no, where is he? And the car swerves and I happen to survive by accident. Really.
You're covered in oil. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm covered in oil. God, if you can understand any of that just now, good for you. But so anyways, I have never done this before, right? So I'm looking for a car. I do it like I do with most things. I spend almost no time. I'm like, I had a Toyota. What's the Toyota that people are getting now? I like hybrid because it's less money. Electric car is going to be a lot of money. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, fuck it. Toyota Corolla hybrid. That's what I want.
Yeah.
So I call up the Toyota place. I'm like, I want a Corolla hybrid or whatever. And they're like, okay, yeah, come on in. Yeah, we got plenty. We got to order them or whatever. I'm like, whatever, dude. So I go in and this guy who's a very nice guy, his name, I won't say his name, I guess, but his name is literally a part of a car. Which I'm like, is this real? I'm being helped out by transmission?
Yeah.
Or whatever. So transmission is walking me around. He's like, what do you want? Like, what kind of car? He had a voice like that. And and I'm like, I tell him, he's like, all right, well, let's go look at the computer or something. Like it was almost like he wanted me to tell him what to do. Yeah. I'm like, all right, we can go look at the computer. So he pulls up the cars and he's like, all right, well, we have gray ones coming in January 15th and do you like the gray one? I'm like, what's the one that's coming the soonest? Because I want the car right away. My car, I don't know how bad it is. I actually texted my car guy friend. He said, you can drive around in that for a while. That was later on.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
I told you the same thing, but it's fine.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I was like, okay, this guy's telling you how terrible your car is. How does it feel? You're like, I don't even know.
Well, that's the thing. I was telling what you said to people before too, because I thought the same. I would tell people like my parents and my girlfriend, they'd be like, you should like maybe Uber and like all, you know how paranoid people are. And I'm like, well, I drive around the car. I don't hear anything wrong.
Yep.
There's no sensors or anything like that. So, I mean, they say the brakes are bad, but literally no sound, you know, like I've had bad brakes. I at least know what that sounds like. So, but anyways, I'm like, I want the car as soon as, I also just want a new car. So the sooner they can get it. So I see this white one and I'm thinking to myself, like, I've had a white Corolla before. I don't really care what the color is. It comes here quicker. So I'm like, all right, I'll reserve that shit. Let's put down the whatever I got to pay, put it on the new car. Giddy. Gotta build up those points. Chase Sapphire. Ever heard of it? I'm just revealing all my, you could like, now the fucking hackers are going to watch the show. So the guy's like, the transmission is very cool. I like him. He actually helped me out.
Yeah.
Which if the dealership hears this, they'll be like, fuck, we got to fire that guy right away.
Yeah. His name was Tires.
Yeah, tires.
Hey, my friend Shocks is going to help you right now.
You're getting closer to what his actual name is, which is worse.
Oh, I think I know what it is then.
Yeah. So
he's the lead singer of Guns N' Roses.
Dude. I mean, so transmission, he's like, all right, I got to go get like my manager to do the stuff. Cause I won't say, I don't want to reveal too much, but the way like, so anyway, he's got to get his manager. So this guy comes out, older dude. And he's, or actually, no, I'm sorry, I'm botching the story. So the transmission goes, all right, so let me tell you about the, he's like, let me tell you about the added stuff you can get, you know, all the, like the add-ons or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not interested in any of that. No, thanks. And he goes, all right, well, can I just like, I have to just like run through it just to do it. And me and him understand each other. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead, Brad. I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah. So
he's like, do you want, there's like, this is thing that makes it so you can't steal the car. There's something about the catalytic converter, like we'll tattoo it or some shit. There's some like thing about locks or whatever and like four-wheel. I don't know what the fuck. I'm not listening to a word he's saying. First of all, like
you're tweeting on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm like texting you about the song for the week. Why are you trying to? You're telling me that it all adds up to $5,000. So I'm like, so you're telling me that you're trying to sell me something on a car to keep it from being stolen? Shouldn't you have already put that in the car?
Yeah.
What is it? What are we doing here? Yeah. You're a duck. I'm a hawk. Caw-caw! No thanks. And so, but he's not even trying to sell it really. He's being cool. So he goes, all right, I'm going to go talk to my manager. So the manager, the guy comes up. Everyone has a manager. Every guy at the dealership has to go. The owner of the dealership is like, I got to go talk to my manager. Yeah. That's their line. So the manager guy comes out.
Is his name Window Wiper?
This guy, I don't even remember his name. It's probably like Max or some bullshit. He had a very thick accent. He comes out, and I won't do it because it's one of the more offensive ones. So he's like, all right, here's the deal. Here's the price. It's like way over the MSR. And so I'm like, that makes me go, what? And he's like, well, so we put all the add-ons on because we have to put them on. We got to sell them. And I'm like, I'm listening to him. And as soon as he stops talking, I'm like, absolutely not. What? I don't know. I don't want any of that. And he's like, oh, no, we have to do that. And I'm like, no. Yeah. I don't want any of this. Yeah. What do you mean we have? I know. And he's like, all right, well.
Did he hit you with the boner alert?
Yeah, he's like, yo, boner alert. No, he's like, it's standard. This is a very good price for the car. And, it's everyone wants this Corolla hybrid. Everybody wants it. And like, it just came in and like, I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, none of this is true anyways, but also you showed me like 15 cars that are coming. None of them are reserved. But anyway, so he's saying all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want any of that. Sorry. And he goes, okay, well, I have to talk to my manager and see if this is okay. So he leaves to go talk to his manager. Or no, I keep botching the fucking story. So before he goes to talk to his manager, he's like, okay, I got to go talk to my manager. Give me $1,000. Literally, that's how he says it. It's something like that. He's like, give me $1,000. And I'm like, excuse me? I didn't say excuse me, but I'm like, no. And he's like, just $1,000 to give to my manager so he can be okay with the deal. And I'm like, no. I don't want this. $1,000. Who do you think I am? Brendan Schaub? I don't have that kind of money, dude.
Yeah.
I'm spending all my money on Diet Starts Monday. DSM, daddy. Ever heard of it? So he goes and he
Yeah, if
talks.
DSM asks for any money, you're like, right away, sir. But the car dealership asks for $1,000. You're
When
like, no.
DSM is like, do you want like, more, like, do you, for an added D, can we make 10 more? I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah, can we make it more inside out and you owe us $30,000?
More inside out. If Rain Energy asks me, I'm like, fucking, I'll make it rain on rain. So he goes and talks to his manager for a while. It comes out with the price, obviously, and they're not going to tell me to go away.
I like thinking of all their names. Like this guy's name's Dashboard.
Yeah, they're all car names.
Yeah.
They're all car names. The only name I feel I don't want to gadoosh is the actual guy's name that was helpful. Everybody else is so full of shit.
Oh, Stick Shift?
Stick Shift, yeah, that's his name. You got it.
Sorry, I keep going.
So, no, please. So he comes back and he's like, all right, here it is. He's all angry. His demeanor has changed. He's so mad at me because I filled out all the stuff that you're supposed to do to run a check, but they don't need to run a check. So it's like, he told me this after. And he didn't even need to fill this out. I'm like, I'm right here, bro.
Yeah.
And so anyways, like I reserve it and I wait for the car. And I know that I have a trade-in for the other hybrid. And I'm thinking, I wonder how they're going to do this. Like they're going to whore me in some way. But I realized that they have to match CarMax. So I took it to CarMax and I got a pretty good estimate on it. And when I finally, like the next day it comes in, I'm like, damn, that was quick. So I go in to get the car and when it comes in, I pay with a cashier's check. I've already gadooshed all my information. I was saying I wasn't going to say how I did it. But so I go into like the finance guy's thing and I'm about to start signing the paperwork for it. And I go, so this is the final price? And he's like, yeah, this is the final price. And I go, okay, well, this is a lot of money for me. So I want to have another $500 taken off. And the finance guy's like, I can't do that. I don't deal with that kind of stuff. So can we keep doing the paperwork? I'm like, no. I'm like, I want another $500 off. He's like, all right, well, I got to go get my manager.
Give me $1,000.
Yeah. So this other manager comes in and he's like standing there like a moron, jackass. And I'm like, I'm explaining to him I want $500 off. And the guy's like essentially doing what I did to them. Like, no, we can't do that. It's like all this. And he's like, listen, we gave you a really good price. The price you have to give me, you know? And he's like, and he starts describing what they did for me. He's like, we didn't make you buy the add-ons. I'm like, you can't do that. We took your trade in for the value that it was done. I was like, you have to do that.
Yeah.
I literally did say that to him. I was like, but don't you have to match CarMax? And he's like, no, but they do.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm like, you're just lying to me. We could have this argument, but it's a waste of my time. And you have the brain cells of a 2-year-old.
And I'm a hothead.
Yeah, and I'm a hawk and you're a duck. Everyone here is ducks but me. There's 2 hawks here, me and transmission, and you suck. So I'm like, all right, how about 250? Because I'm just doing the 1,000 thing. This guy is not budging. I thought about being like, all right, well, now I have to think about it, but I don't think that would change anything. So I just said, fuck it. And I mean, the price is way under the MSR, so good for me, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I have a new car. I hope that wasn't too Tom Segura for everybody.
Oh, no, you're good, dude.
Yeah,
enthralled.
The cars he's getting are way, like he's on planes and gadooshing poor people. The people I'm gadooshing, you know, I don't know how much they make, but some of them probably make around what I make. I have no idea what they make.
Did you play Metro Boomin in the car yet?
You know, it's funny when the Toyota thing, they took me out to the car and this guy's like, I'm going to show you how it works or whatever. So part of it's like Bluetooth and wireless that you get for free for a while or whatever it is. And he's like, all right, so we'll hook it up. And we hook up my phone and it immediately starts playing this Kendrick Lamar song that it always, I guess because like the way the iTunes is like, it goes to the first song on it. So he's like, oh, you like Kendrick? And I'm like, it's the song that plays every
ADHD?
time. Yeah, that's right. ADHD. And
same thing happens to me.
Really?
Yes.
And he's smart for making that the song. Naming it. You should, if you're an artist out there, do A. Yeah. For the name of your song.
Make a song about sobriety, call it AA.
We both started laughing at the idea of this song just playing constantly. And no, I don't I've definitely played 12 Free Girls in a Yacht, dude. Yeah. I took a picture with the transmission in front of the car and the caption was the body in the casket wasn't up. I should have done that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude,
Damn it. I should still do that.
Can you say the people's names, but as Jelly Roll?
Oh, whose names?
Transmission was talking to back seat, and they were trying to give him $1,000.
I was in so Jelly Roll. Or yeah, I was in the new car with transmission and a bologna sandwich. There were a lot of characters, dude. Fucking that whole place is ridiculous. Actually, when I was first went there to pick out the car, when we were walking out, me and transmission, this crazy ass looking homeless dude, not a homeless cat, just a straight up homeless guy came and he looked nuts. And he walked up to the dealership just swinging some bag and like sat on the bench. And I turned to transmission. And I was like, he was like, hey, have a good night. And I was like, yeah, you too, man. Good luck with whatever that is, dude. Call me if you need backup. I got in my car and drove away. That's how we bonded though. Because I was seriously considering like if transmission like yelled, hey, I would like swerve my car around and threaten a homeless guy with it.
Yeah. Blasting Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, sorry, you can't kill transmission. I have to buy a car from him. So yeah, I left.
Speaking of homeless people, dude, your boy is homeless as fuck.
That's true. You finally got out of that. Well, now you're not in Highland Park. We can say
Yeah.
you're out of the park.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
We fooled you guys. Never once did we give away the location, dude. Yeah. I said Seattle and you guys believed me, dude.
It's true. That would have been a big move for you.
Yeah. I was living in Highland Park and I'm out of that apartment now. I'm homeless, dude. I'm just driving. I literally just drive around the city now, dude.
Every night.
Every night.
I mean, you're not really homeless though. You split time in between places.
Oh yeah.
GF.
But when it comes to that, dude, your boy has no home. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got to find something. Are you thinking of Calabasas or are you thinking of moving to Calabasas? Where are you?
Well, you see, your boy's been going to San Diego.
That's true.
So I'm in the scene out in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I meet new comics out there, I'm like, I have a podcast. Ever heard of it? Right, kind of thing.
You're over at the ACC, the AMC, the AMA. You're over all over the place, dude.
The ADHD. Yep.
ADHD.
Yeah. But I think you'd be proud of me, dude, because the first time I got a mic in the South, which is Oceanside, San Diego, I lost my mind.
Well, how did that happen?
I went to the Oceanside Bar and Grill, which, let's be honest, it's a bar, not a grill. You know what I mean?
Dude. Anytime it's like a bar and grill open mic, you're walking into pain.
Yes,
most likely. Yeah.
Yeah, and pain because you have to listen to people's jokes, and then also pain because you're gonna bomb. Right.
Bomb. The people there. Mm-hmm. The bartender's probably weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bartender was cool. She did threaten my life at the end. But, we'll get there.
What do you mean?
So I went on stage and I'm doing my thing. They're laughing. And then all of a sudden, dude, they're just like, fuck this guy. And they didn't chant it, but I could hear it in their minds. They're like, fuck this guy, right? And so,
wait a minute. While you're doing well, and at the end they say, fuck this guy in their heads?
Well, yeah.
Why?
Like, it's more just like I'm just like coloring the picture of what it felt like. Because I know my jokes work.
Oh.
And they were laughing at my first opening jokes. And then I started to go into new bits. They're not laughing so much, right?
I see.
And then this one lady started talking every single time I would say something, right? You don't do that when a hothead's around, dude.
Yeah, they should know.
Yeah, they should know. And so I started going, do you understand how this works, right? All right, that's step one, right?
You
step
said,
one.
do you understand how this works?
Yeah.
Somebody. Okay, I like
and
that.
then when I ask a question, nobody says anything, right?
Of course.
What the fuck?
Open mic 101. Yeah. You could say literally anything and no one will say anything back to you. Yeah.
And so I was like, do you even know how this works? And it doesn't say anything. I'm like, all right, let's go back to the joke, right? Your boy's sexy as fuck, whatever the joke is, right? And then immediately another fucking comment from the same chick. And then I was like, I'm going to call you questions, dude. And do me a favor, questions. Whenever you think of a fucking question, ask yourself that question. And don't make it public yet. Ask yourself in your head. By the way,
you said all of that.
Yeah, I'm not done yet.
This is so good.
I'm not done yet.
Good. Okay.
And she's still talking the whole time. But I'm like,
she's talking while you're talking?
Yeah, I'm like, you're trying to talk over a microphone. This is not going to end well for you, right? Like, whatever. I was like, next time you think of a question, ask yourself that question. And then hopefully by the time you answer that question in your own fucking head, you'll think of another one. And then the whole fucking process repeats itself. All right?
I love that you have Adam Sandler movie meltdowns.
Yeah.
Like once a month.
And then I get off stage and then I'm like, all right, well, that's it for me. Like, I completely change moods.
That's the best too.
I was like,
to pretend like it's fine. Like, But dude, I mean, like, you know how Adam Sandler like yells at, that's not what it, like, you're like having wedding singer type shit.
Keep in mind too, the bar, it's only like 7 people in a bar, dude.
You should have told me that yesterday. You're screaming at some old lady. Or what was the lady like?
She was a Latina, like mother, more like mid-30s mom kind of thing.
Okay.
She was just a little tipsy, dude.
Dude, those people are so annoying.
Yeah.
Man. But again, yeah, open mic, what do you expect?
And so I was just like, I did that whole thing, and then I was like, well, that's my time. All right, I'll see you guys later. And then the host comes up to me. He's like this. He's just like knucking me with the scared look on his face.
You scared the host.
Oh, so at the end, no, well, he's probably playing it up.
I know.
No, imagine they're all talking like, that guy, hopefully he never comes back. No,
He'll be back next week.
At the end of my little rant, the bartender was like, have you ever gotten beaten up by a girl? Because the girl's gonna beat me up, I guess.
Oh,
but I was like, yeah, my girlfriend's very abusive. All right, have a great night, y'all. And then,
oh my god,
I walked over to the lady I yelled at, and I did one of these, and she did it back. So I was like, oh, she understands.
It's squashed.
Yeah.
Dude, one time that reminds me of one time years ago. I was on stage and bombing because I was trying like terrible jokes.
Yeah,
and doing fucking like I think I used to have a joke where it was like Law and Order Special Victims Unit, but they were in Boston, so they'd be like, yeah, I'm a rap cop. They say stuff like that, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
but no, this crowd did not, and also many other crowds. So I'm bombing, and this old Latino dude in the back is like, you're not funny, and saying shit like that. So I stop, and I'm so angry that this bit is bombing, and I don't have anything to say back to him. So I look at him, I'm like, who's saying that? And I see it's him. He's like, hey, oh, you suck or whatever. And I'm like, hey, well, at least I'm not fat. You're fat. I said that, and then I licked it, and he's like, whatever, you're not fun. I'm like, and you're old. You're old and fat. No one is laughing. Like, yeah, I'm glad that I'm not like I'm never going to grow up to be an old fat idiot. And just like, I've abandoned any chance of doing well at this point. But I look back on it fondly because at least I said something mean to him. Yeah, there was no way to save that shit. If you say the word rap on stage and you get silence, at that point just give up. Yeah, do whatever you want. It's the Wild West at that point.
Which, by the way, I heard comics talking about that bar and grill, and they were like, oh, it's a very methy crowd, right? That's what they said. And so I was like, oh, for sure, I'm going to do my R word joke, the RAPE joke.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll do that. And then I didn't because I just like, I just flew through my good material so I can get to these jokes I'm working on.
Yeah.
And then I had another show right across the street at the Jazzy Wishbone, dude, in Oceanside.
Oh, yeah?
A lot better circumstance. I was the last comic. There was like 5 fucking hawks in the crowd that loved my shit. But then I did the RAPE joke there. And they did not like it, dude.
We should start filming your open mic sets and then do clickbait titles for them, like Gerardo Meltdown.
Oh, yeah, by the way, we've been doing clickbait titles.
Hawk goes wild. Yeah. I mean, I listen. We'll criticize things and then we'll do them. That's part of the show too.
Yeah, Gerardo crashed into Brendan Jobs? Question mark! Exclamation! Question mark! Exclamation! They do it so much better too.
I think our show is probably growing though, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
we don't even know.
We have no idea. To some extent, it's either growing on its own or the clickbait titles are helping.
Yeah.
But even the ones that aren't clickbait, like the Kratom episode only has like, and I know we're numbers guys, I'm talking about views, but it has just almost the same.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, that's what we're going to do on the show, dude. Heard both ways.
Yes.
All right. We criticize something and then we do it. Yeah.
We were talking, I think it was on the Patreon though, but we were talking about how clickbait titles are hilarious, where it's like, is Andrew Schultz black? Question mark.
Yeah.
And then the whole video is just a documentary about Andrew Schultz.
Just his life.
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz was born in New York.
And then at the end, it's like, by the way, he's not black. Or what is the Bert Kreischer one? The most unsatisfactory comedian of all time, or some fucking.
Yeah, those are the standard ones, like the most hated comedian on the internet. But we were saying like the funniest ones is just like ones that don't make any sense. Like there's one guy that he just does a comedian's name and paradox. But I like the ones that are like, is Nikki Glazer dead?
Yeah,
they're just insane because they remind me of those old like clickbait articles on the bottom of the news article. Like, you know, you read the whole news thing and then at the end it's like a picture of a celebrity you know, and then it's like,
are you dying of too much fun?
so like celebrities that are homeless now, but then it's Robert De Niro. But then when you click on the article, it's like in the very corner of it, there's a celebrity that happened to have a picture with Robert De Niro that was on one episode of Full House. And you're like, what the fuck? The craziest one ever was black celebrities you didn't know were dead. I used to see that all the time. And it was a picture of Martin Lawrence. And then, of course, he's alive. That shit would get me, man. I'm like, every time I would see that, I'd be like, I can't take this right now. Martin Lawrence is dead? No. There's too much going on already.
Queen Latifah is dead?
Queen Latifah straight? Question mark.
Did Queen Latifah strangle Jamie Foxx? And then you watch the video and it's just like, no. And at the very end, by the way, no.
Dealership sells car without lying?
And you know what's funny too about that is that when people do address it, they're like, we have to give views. We have to do this. Like Patrick CC, you know this channel or no?
No, but that is it's very funny, the idea that we have to do this.
Yeah.
No one is forcing you.
No, but they're saying like in order to keep their livelihood, it's like, but you know, I don't know.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't think about that. I guess since this isn't our main source of income.
Yeah.
We don't really think about that yet. But even when it is, I mean, you still don't have to do it, I guess. The idea is like, listen, I have a family. I'll be homeless if I don't name this like Crystalia Nazi. So sorry, but that's just the way it is. No, dude, just have good content, I guess.
Did Crystalia bomb the Comedy Store?
I wonder if it's like you don't have a fan base then.
Yeah.
You started you bet on yourself too soon. You know, you have to wait until you are like Schaub level to bet on yourself. Not right away. Give it time. Let it grow naturally. Otherwise, you'll be doing fucking comments where that you're embarrassed. Like, so-and-so obese? But you were saying Patrick CC, who's that?
Yeah, so Patrick CC used to do videos about the scariest videos on the internet or like conspiracy things. And then one day I saw a video by him. And keep in mind, I like watching this content, especially because I drive a lot. So I'll just have it as a background noise while I try not to think about what I want to do to myself, if you know what I'm saying. And which, by the way, you deleted that tweet.
Which one?
The one where you said that if you KMS, it's
because it didn't get enough likes.
I went to go show my mom and it was gone, dude.
You went to go show your mom a thing about you killing me or me killing myself and people blaming you?
Yeah.
You're an interesting
I was like, look how funny my homie is.
That was funny, but maybe it was just funny for us.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Anyways, I did screenshot it, so I showed her. But and I'll good issue later for that.
Sure.
What was the thing? Oh, yeah, he made a video where he was like, guys, I'm gonna be making videos about comedians. You're like, it's that's hot right now, kind of thing.
That's hilarious. What you're talking about how you have to talk about something you don't want to talk about?
I know.
Why would you think that would be good?
His whole reasoning was like, YouTube gadouches all my other stuff.
Really?
Yeah, that like the other ones are too racy or something.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of that, I mean, I'm sure at some point we'll be like, they're shadow banning stuff we do.
Yeah.
But I don't buy it. YouTube is good, dude. No, I don't even know who you are. No one knows who you are, B. Hey, Patrick CC.
You're blockbuster.
Hey, Patrick, give me $1,000. I'll be right back.
Yeah, man. You don't have to. There's YouTube is not forcing you to talk about Bert Kreischer and how bad his recent special is. That's your choice.
Maybe he's too embarrassed to admit that he wants to talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we're evidence of it, just never-ending content when it comes to LA comedians a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, all you got to do is buy some fake comments. You know what I mean? People are going to think that you got a lot of chigs in your fucking comment section commenting 35. What is it? I don't know. Dead emoji, coffin emoji, the number 8.
Yeah.
And
the problem is, and I don't know because I'm not in, what do you say?
Peach emoji. Sorry.
Peach emoji. I'm not in it. I don't know. But I'm like outside looking in. My guess is that these podcasts, like when it started with the comedian podcast getting big, companies got involved and then they did these mass, like they're all recording in the same place. They all have the same format. Then so everybody starts doing the same kind of similar things, And then you get people like Schaub in who's like he's trying to do that, but he's stupid. So the whole buying of comments comes in. everyone's selling the same products. And then it just gets like, the criticism of like, I'm tired of these comedian podcasts. All they do is talk about the table and promo codes, and then that's it. And on top of that, though, the fake comments are so good, dude. That'll never. I've started like replying to people on YouTube by writing 35 first, and it cracks me up every time.
Puke emoji.
Somebody like, dude. If so, even like someone like how people will sometimes attack us, and now we just write ducks.
Yeah,
and it'd be funny to write like 35 duck. I might start putting that in there.
Maybe it doesn't happen anymore, but the funniest thing that has happened recently on our channel, is the Christian episode. Obviously, a lot of people are standing up for Kratom, like it's their daddy. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Kratom's important.
And you'll see it like weeks later, Christian's still responding to these people, and he's like,
"Is he? Nice.
That's not even what it is. Well, like this and that, whatever the other thing." It's very funny.
Yeah, don't act like Christian's not a drug addict, okay? And he knows his stuff. You're like, he doesn't even like do. No, he did it. He did it all.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't admit to that. There's no lies found.
I don't know if you want to talk about it, but I went to the fucking Flappers last night, dude.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was.
That's a huge boner alert.
Oh wait, go for it.
That's crazy. You went to the fucking Empire.
I was in the belly of the beast, dude.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, they still flapping, dog.
Describe your interaction with the booker, Josh. How did that go?
Oh, I mean, listen, Josh, great guy. Never met him. He was doing his thing.
Did he treat you the same as everybody else?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
So how did he say what's up to Christian versus you?
No, I mean, he was like, and what's your name? I was like, Gerardo Larcon.
Oh, he pretended to not know who you are.
Yeah.
Big time. He big timed you. Interesting.
I mean, we had very little interaction. Keep in mind, Josh is a very busy guy. He's moved up the flappy ranks.
Right.
Yeah.
Super busy, dude. I mean, he's got to fucking book the club.
Yeah.
Make sure all the comedians are happy, and then he's got to deliver all the food.
You know how hard it...
He's delivering food now. And one day he's like, oh, shit, Kevin Hart, it was great to have you here. We'll get the green room all set up for you. I got to go deliver this pizza real quick.
There's not a chance they call it the green room, dude. They call it, dude.
What do they call the green room?
That shit made me laugh. I was. You know how hard it was for me not to talk to the comics about how much Flappers is Flappers, right?
Dude,
like,
you should, man. Let them know.
Nah, dude. But I did. You know what I mean. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to be the guy that's like, this place sucks, right? You don't want to be that guy.
It doesn't suck. It's fun.
But if you say something like, what made me laugh really hard was all the Flappy stuff, dude. Everything is called Flappy something, dude.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Instead of raffle tickets, they're Flappy tickets.
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. That one got me. I didn't see that one coming.
Do they call the bathroom Flappy room?
The Flappy piss room?
The Flappy piss room.
The Flappy sink?
The Flappy sink, dude. Honestly, I mean, I've said this before. I like both rooms. The main room is good. It can be very good.
Yeah.
The U room is not as good, but it can still be pretty good.
But there's things that Flappers does. I don't know.
The U room.
Yeah. I don't know if they're trying to move the needle or what, but they do a lot of things differently than other clubs.
Different.
Dude.
What's up, Burbank? I love you, Burbank. Lot of Flappy girls in the crowd tonight.
Like when you see me, what do you think? Latino, right?
I think Gerardo, but yes.
Yeah. Got him. Saved you right there, dude. That was a softball pitch, B. And so a lot of people that are going to the show, I'm on the show with a lot of other, Latinos, right?
Ducks, yeah.
Ducks. You fucking bitch. We're Hawk Latinos, dude.
Sure.
However you say that. We figure, or we're El Gatos, honestly.
It's like, I forget. I read Haracone or something that. It's funny. It almost sounds like Alarcon.
Yeah.
Haraqueen. I don't know. Fuck.
But they have two white guys opening for the show,
right?
And they just
diversity.
You know what I mean? It's just a rough room for you guys, right?
Sure.
It's going to be tough unless you're Brendan Cooney. Latinos love you.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Every night.
It's like going to the aquarium and seeing a jellyfish. They're like, oh my god, this is amazing, right?
Because they have no hair either.
Yeah.
They're poisonous.
And so they kind of bomb a little bit. And then the show starts after those guys are done. They got not only one MC, but two MCs. It's like, why can't we just give one dude 10 minutes of suffering? You know?
10 minutes of bad set.
And then all of us do our thing. There's like 5 Latinos after that.
Shit.
Typically when a show is done at a comedy show, it's just done, right?
Right.
All right, I love you, Texas, right? Mm-hmm. The guy leaves the stage. Everyone can leave.
For sure.
It ends on a high. The headliner's closer is about 2 minutes away from you walking out the door, right? Mm-hmm. Not at Flappers, dude. No.
No.
They got the Flappy tickets coming out. Dude.
Raffle.
Yeah.
What do they win?
More
free
tickets
shows,
to Flappers, dude.
Oh my God, another free show?
Yeah.
Wow.
But what the funniest part about that is that everyone is like, why? Like, it's just like such a depressing mood in the room.
Yeah.
People are getting little fucking golf pencils and filling out Flappy tickets, dude.
Fuck that.
And all the comics are like waiting to sell merch and stuff. And we're like, why is nobody out here yet? Why are they still in the room? You know?
Yeah. So, hey, it's been a great, man. Thanks so much for having me. But stick around for the horrifying gimmick this club has where you win more shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
They have like a 20s football helmet, like made of gold. And they get all the tickets and they're like, all right, Maria Espinosa, you know, Ricardo Reyes.
Man, the only way that I would like that as a comic is if like I knew I was coming back at that time.
Yeah.
Whenever the ticket was good for. I guess it's good forever. When are they? I don't know.
They're just like, please come back. Buy 2 milks, you know?
Fuck, man.
But
I've hosted before. I remember I didn't know like where the raffle was. So I was up there and I was like, I think there's a raffle or something. So, and the manager was so mad at me. He was like,
come on, we need these raffles,
and he like went and like picked the, I don't know. He helped me do it.
Yeah.
And then I never got asked to host again after that.
And then one of my homies came to see it, dude. And he was like, they gave me more beer than I asked for, you know?
Oh, shit.
I was like, did they charge you for it? And he's like, no, I paid like $40. I was like, oh, so you bought 1 beer. But he didn't get it. He was like, what do you mean? I was trying to make a joke about the inflated prices.
He got enough. Well, that's crazy. That's a Barb will hate hearing that. If he really got a lot of beer for $40. Well, that's the price of 1. He's a fucking pitcher of beer. I wonder what that. I wonder. That's an interesting narrative because they upcharge everything, and then they have that crazy fee, that illegal fee that people were whining about at Yelp.
What's it called? One of the comics was starting to, you know, rev the engine of like, what the fuck is wrong with Flappers kind of thing, right?
In the green room?
Yes.
Okay.
And then they brought up Barb, and I was like, have you ever seen Barb lose it? And then everyone looked at me like, what? I'm like, she does it all the time.
Man, I wonder if Barb's ever. Well, I guess she's been married the whole time. I was about to say if she's gotten in with any comics that we know. That'd be so funny.
Probably, dude. She's our modern day Mitzi Shore, dude.
Yeah, dude. She is the Mitzi Shore of this generation.
Yeah.
You kiss the ring, man. When everybody gets around, like afraid a little bit when she's in the room because oh shit, Barb's watching.
We're gonna get a picture like Joe Rogan has a Mitzi Shore. We're gonna get a picture of Barb just so, and then every time you talk about her, you get emotional.
Oh, that would be so funny. A Barb picture with all the guns.
Yeah.
Pointing at her because everyone's coming at her, but she's like a fucking truth teller, dude. It's true, man. Rogan in a way is kind of like Barb because Rogan picked out like the next, like who's big and stuff, and Barb is like the same way, dude. Mm-hmm. All the biggest comics, like who's like a big comic that fucking
Jay Leno.
Dre Leno, yeah, she helped out Jay's career a lot. Drew Lynch. So Jay Leno and Drew Lynch.
Yeah,
Barb's picks are big deals.
I mean, it was really good that you didn't know what good comics came out of Flappers right now, dude.
Yeah, dude. So overall, though, it was good.
I mean, it was. I do love the Yoo-Hoo room.
Was it a Yoo-Hoo or a main room?
Yoo-Hoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to move us to the main room because of the amount of tickets that got sold, dude.
Sold a lot of tickets.
Yeah, but
That's
we were
the
like
anti-shop move.
Nah, I'd rather do the Yoo-Hoo room, or this is Christian talking. Rather do the Yoo-Hoo room with 2 shows as opposed to the main room with 1.
Were they good on COVID restrictions?
There was a lot of talk about the signs that demanded you to wash your hands.
Okay.
Yeah. They're like, we're not messing around here, dude. This is Flappers. You got to wash your hands.
But they didn't check Vax cards or anything like that?
No, first time they haven't.
Okay. That's good that because you wouldn't have performed there if like, you're not going to make your fans go through that, right?
Yeah. Imagine getting Vax just to see Josh at Flappers.
It'd be funny just to get vaccinated so you can go inside Flappers. Yeah. I mean, I don't really trust this Vax thing. Myocarditis and all the shit happening. And like, I don't trust Fauci, but the allure of Flappy Fries. Gonna get it.
Yeah. I need a Flappy pizza, dude.
Yeah. I need a burnt pizza so bad. I have to get it. So,
and honestly, too, the people in the green room were like, "What should we get to eat?" or whatever. I was like, "Pizza's pretty good here." And
it is actually good. I know I say it's burnt all the time, but you know, I mean, they don't burn it every time if it's not completely burnt.
Yeah.
Good.
And then
they have a wood grill.
They got it and by the time I got off stage, they were like, "The pizza's actually good." I'm like, I know, right? Yeah.
I think they have the same wood grill that Macaroni Grill had,
Yeah.
which is so funny to me. They bought Macaroni Grill and they were like, get rid of everything, but we keep the grill. Smart.
Yeah.
She's a smart business lady.
Yeah.
She may be one of the few people that owns a grill that used to be a Macaroni Grill, right? Should have been Flappers Bar and Grill
Yeah.
instead of Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant. The food's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
I didn't get anything to eat though. I waited.
Don't you get a free meal or something?
I think, but that like everyone in the green room was drinking alcohol. I didn't want to run the tab up that much. Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't. As I've said, I don't like eating until after.
Yeah. I got In-N-Out B. That shit's way better than Flappers Pizza.
Yeah. Were they partying though? These guys are doing. They're like drinking and.
So Duno is a huge social media influencer and
I know him
and
now. Yeah.
comedian.
Right.
He came through with a posse of like I want to say 7 homies.
Wow.
And they were like, just bring the 12 pack of like seltzer beer. They don't have White Claw. They have like some cheaper seltzer for sure.
There's slamming Trulies back there.
Yeah. And so they just lined up a bunch of them in the green room. They have shelves in the green room or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they dipped out right after he got off stage. And they didn't really drink any of the beers because I guess it took forever to come back there.
Oh, shit.
And so
yeah,
there was
that's
just-
the Flappers fucking.
Yeah.
They did that on purpose.
It's Flapper special,
Yeah.
dude. And then everyone was just killing those beers all night
Okay.
and getting shots of like tequila and shit. And yeah.
But nobody made a fool of themselves.
Nah. I mean, dude, they can hold their liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we went to the fucking Barney's Beanery after, and that's where people were starting to get a little too hammered, if you know what I'm saying. dude.
Yeah. The barn. It's always like a roll of the dice. Is it Barney's or is it what's the other one called? That's right next to it. You know what I'm talking about? Yard House.
Yeah, Yard House.
It's always like, which one do I do tonight?
Yeah.
Yard House or Burn? My favorite places.
The Flappy Beanery, dude.
Yard House is better, but Barney's is always an option. Mm-hmm. Have you ever had the Irish potatoes?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, and then at Ice House, it's always Barney's too, because they got Barney's.
Yeah,
next
true.
to-
The problem with I like the Flappers Barney's better because the parking is way easier.
Dude, parking sucked yesterday. Dude, a car blew up in one of the parking structures.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's crazy.
Nuts.
The DA almost got recalled. It sounds like they were trying everything to stop you.
That's what I was going to say. Did you know how Shab has all those reasons to cancel shows?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine getting vaxxed to see Shab in Chicago, and then you find out he canceled the show.
I feel like I have reasons to get. I mean, I've been bummed. I had COVID. Now the fucking storm of the century is coming. But listen, my team fucked up. We're still going to go through.
Dude, I got vaxxed to see Dave Attell, and Dave Attell wasn't even on the show.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well,
as he's on Sorry instead.
hopefully the vax is good. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
It's our fans are divided. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
Have they done any new reviews or anything?
Yeah, so I was going to do voicemails. We don't have any Apple reviews, but
right.
please leave us some Apple reviews on the Apple Podcast app. I'm going to go through the voicemails right now, which if you want to leave us a voicemail, it's going to be 775-557-8667. That's 775-557-TMOS. And we'll play your voicemails on the show just like this.
Boom.
We got 5 today, dude.
Holy shit.
Let's see here. I love hearing these.
Hey, I called in. I was able to call back again and just relay some messages to you guys. I really want to try to find some access to some of you guys' stand-up. I'm trying to always tell my kids to chase their dreams, and I always wanted to be a stand-up. I never did it. Scared of it. Want to try it because I can tell my kids to do something I won't do. So I want to try some open mics around my place. But love to hear you guys' stuff. Also, love Tim and Shab. Hilarious. So I would love to hear from you guys. Give me any advice you guys have for some...
Did we already hear that one?
No, but it's similar to the other. We gave advice on the last. So thank you for the
Yes.
voicemail. What I'll say for my stand-up, just look at my YouTube. I think one of them is called Happy St. Patrick's Day, and there's definitely some like clips.
And then the Michael Jackson one.
Yeah, the Michael Leaving Neverland, I think it's called.
Yeah.
But just like go to like the YouTube and do popular and then scroll all the way down through all the shows, and then eventually you'll start getting the stand-up at the very bottom.
Well, you could do the oldest.
Or oldest. Yeah, do
Yeah.
oldest and then look through. And then, I have some clips on Instagram. So follow me on socials, Dee.
And then I got some stand up on my channel, Gerardo Alarcon.
We don't post a lot of stand because we kind of want people to see our bits at the shows that we do.
I mean, I'll start posting stand up when it gets good. I suck. Yeah.
Hey.
You posted 30 minutes on Patreon.
Oh, I did. Yeah. So Patreon, you could join the Patreon to see. 2019 30 minutes from old Cooney.
Yeah.
It's me. I know.
And if you want to start, just get on stage, B.
Yeah, we said it last time, but just do it and move the mic stand if you take out the mic.
Yeah.
But yeah, good for you.
I met a comic in San Diego that just started doing comedy.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, okay. And I sat down and I was talking to him. And then the comedy started, like the open mic. And a guy that's new didn't move the mic stand. So I asked the guy, I was like, do you move the mic stand? He's like, yeah. I was like, thank God.
Yeah, if I meant, move the mic stand over. I don't know if I said that.
Yes.
What else we got?
All right, let's go here.
Chin?
Oh my god. Holy shit. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Brian from Austin, Texas. I'm still waiting for you guys to
Brian,
come through. I think Lemon Party's coming through soon. You guys should be coming up next. Don't know if I can talk to anybody at the Myrtler shift or my buddy works at Red Band's Club. And that's where Lemon Party's doing theirs. Like, you should connect with me soon. We all follow each other on stuff. And I think Gerardo actually follows me on Threads. So, yeah, he got me over there just to try that. And I don't really use it, but it's funny. We definitely follow each other, and I pay for the Patreon.
Nice.
What I'll leave you with is this. Let me put it to you like this. So, when I told Gerardo, and I think I told Brendan too, when I went to go to the Brendan Schaub show, I missed Schaub.
Oh.
I know. And all I got to see was Brian Callen.
Fuck.
Great. Catch you next time also. Bye-bye.
Damn. He knew that we were going to be like, and he said, I know. That was perfect.
Yeah.
We did not set that up.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Lemon Party, great show. Never seen it.
Yeah.
I want to go to Austin. The issue really is that I fucking do not have vacation days really, and I'm busy as fuck. If we get bigger, if you sub to Patreon, maybe I will come to Austin, So like, think about it.
Well, your boy is
but
homeless.
I'm putting that on you. And also, Gerardo's homeless.
I'm homeless right now, so I will be traveling to different cities. Right now, I'm trying to take over San Diego.
You can, Gerardo might come.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a minute before I do probably. Unless, I might go to New Orleans this year. So the people that came out last time, I'll try. If you come out this time, I'll do new stuff.
I'm more than likely will go to Dallas and Houston before Austin because I have family in both the cities.
Hopefully I can get a show where people are maybe a little better show. But I don't want to get douche shows. They were great.
Yeah.
But there was one where there was two stool humpers. It was a little crazy.
Yeah. Also, my London trip got gadooshed because I need to figure out my passport situation. I don't think there's enough time. Yeah. But
I can help you out with that off the show.
Yeah. We'll figure that out. Let's go to the next one here.
I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to the cover for Ma. So she ate the bite out of the fish.
Oh, this is actually Schaub?
I'm just telling you this, Boston, because you're my favorite. You went through a lot of adversities, Boston. Guadalajara took a bite out of the fish. I don't know why, but I had to have Joey Diaz come over and tell you that she took a fucking bite out of the fish.
Wait.
Daddy.
Good work. Yeah. Well, Thanks, Brennan. Appreciate that message from you.
Yeah. Brendan Schaub called us.
Yeah. Thanks for clarifying what happened with the fish.
Brendan Schaub's like, all right, I'm going to act like a homeless cat. They won't know it's me.
That was Brennan.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. We got this. This is the short king right here, dude. This guy always leaves short ones.
Good.
Let's see here.
Hey, I'm just calling to say that Cooney's teeth and gums are absolutely normal size, and I don't know why anyone would say otherwise.
Is that you calling?
Yeah, it's like as me, dude. I did a voice to fucking help my self-esteem. I appreciate that.
He said daddy just like you say it, dude.
I appreciate that narrative. Let's keep that up.
Shout out to you, dude. Let's see here. This is the last one for today.
Okay.
Oh, it's not playing.
Guess that movie. Good Morning Vietnam.
Short and sweet.
Yes.
All of our favorite things. Those might be my favorite ones.
Yeah.
The Mana Mana is like a new for me. I remember we watched it a while ago, but it really caught on recently. And then Name the Movie blew us all away, dude.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if anyone's ever done something like that before. Name the Movie. Good Morning Vietnam, Name the Movie is
Paramount.
class. It's F tier, dude. It's so good.
S tier.
S tier.
Yeah.
Which one's the top one?
S.
S tier. Well, listen, I did that on purpose. As you know, okay?
Yeah.
That's what we do here. Ever heard of it?
But to finish off the story too, I do have a show in Oceanside now. I don't know if people are in Oceanside.
Yeah,
but
Oceanside. You should go out there.
February 22nd at the Jazzy Wishbone.
22nd. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, hopefully I'll start hitting people up for shows soon and I can plug them on this, but I don't have any at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I have a couple, sorry.
Oh, you're going to do more. All right.
Yeah.
Go do it then, you fucking show guy.
I got February 7th in South Pass, and Brendan will most likely be there. But probably not.
Barkley. Yeah, Barkley's great.
Yeah. The Barkley in South Pasadena, February 7th, and then February 16th, the Ashby Theater in Berkeley.
Boom.
February 29th at the Ice House, Pasadena. February 22nd at the Jazzy Wishbone in Oceanside.
Myrtler.
Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure that's it for now.
There are tables at every one of those venues, and Gerardo's in it.
Yeah, and I'm roasting
everybody who sits down.
Yeah. I also have a set on Tuesday, but this comes out Thursday. Yeah.
Right. So that one's been gadooshed already.
Yeah. I killed it, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, but thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
Bye.